According to a survey of the Project Management Institute, it's the combination of these things that makes it for an effective project. Let's try to recap what we just heard right there. Number one, you don't have to have domain expertise in order to manage a project. You just need to know how to manage a project using the knowledge that we know that has globally been practiced. At the same time, even if you have domain expertise, if you don't know the art and the science of project management, it'll be very difficult because you will end up applying your domain expertise. And so if you're an engineer for a air conditioning system, you might apply your engineering skills to do that. And while that may help, it's not as going to be productive and efficient as if you had project management knowledge. And this is the very reason why you're here today, to try to learn about project management. And then you notice that there's that old timer who's been in the organization a long, long time, and he just has that magic touch. He just has that black magic, and he knows how to motivate people and get them excited and get them working for them. And as a result, they get. And so let's take a look very quickly at what are those interpersonal skills, because these skills were identified in a 10-year study conducted by the Project Management Institute on what makes a good project manager, setting aside the knowledge, setting aside the domain expertise, and focusing only on the interpersonal core competencies of an individual. The biggest of which is, no surprise there, leadership. His leadership skills are the one that helps him generate results through other people. And many times, the leadership skill that's being asked of you is the ability to lead without authority. And the ability to lead without authority is one of the most challenging kind of leadership that is. But then you're not new to that. You're not new to leading without authority. Isn't that how you work with your friends and how you do things at church, or some of the group work on extracurricular activities outside of work? So it's not a totally foreign concept. Then there is the skill of team building, or the ability to build teams, the ability not just to recruit and bring on members and onboard them, but to foster a team collaborative environment, right? Next comes motivation, that you should be self-motivated, that you don't have to get yelled at to get going, that you have your own internal drive that gets you going. The other one that makes you very successful is communication. You have to communicate very, very well, and you have to be good at written communication, verbal communication. And many times, especially when it's a technology project, especially if it's information technology project, sometimes we are faced with communications with people that are inherently introverts. And introverts, right? I mean, they don't want to talk to anybody. And so they send emails, they send messages, they talk to the wall when they make presentations. It's because fundamentally we didn't see this as a core competency of a project manager. Influencing skills is similar to leadership skills, but it's specifically called out in the survey because it's very important that the project manager is able to influence others in order to get to the result. Next is decision making. The project manager needs to be very decisive. And then his decision making process is solid, and he's able to make the right decisions at the right time.